Hi there, thank you for clicking into this video to watch it. My name is Ezine, but of course you can call me Shuga, and this is Simply Sugar. Okay, you guys, I'm so excited and glad to be back in your faces. But in today's video, we are going to be talking about our dark inner ties again. Now I'm going to give you a little backstory, okay, just briefly. About 2 months ago, I did come on this channel to share a video with you about how you can lighten your dark inner ties. Yes, I know a lot of ladies, especially ladies, experience this, and this is not peculiar to people who are plus sizes, who are very fat or very big or huge. In that video, when I talked about how to lighten your dark inner ties, I shared about 3 different ways or methods that you can use, including the Vaseline especially, to help you lighten your dark inner ties. Now, what I want you to realize is, if you've been battling with dark inner ties and you watched that video where I shared how to lighten your dark inner ties, the problem doesn't actually end there, because if you do not do some certain things, to keep your dark inner ties lighting, they are probably going to get dark again. Now, in this video, I am coming here to share with you the different ways or measures that you can put into place or into practice in order to stop your inner ties from getting dark again, so that you don't have to go over the trauma, or trouble of trying to look for lime or lemon or look for Vaseline, to lighten your dark inner ties, my darling. And the very first tip that I'm going to be sharing with you is this: as a lady, you do not want to be caught wearing just panties. You need to put on ties. Yes, I call them tight. I don't know if there is a formal English word for it. There should be, of course, but I call them tight. I'm going to leave a picture of that here for you to see. Try to put this on, whether the short ones or the long ones, whichever one you're comfortable with. And now there are ones that come in this condom material style that when you put them on, no matter what you're wearing, the lines are not going to be showing on your outfit. Because I mean, that behavior is disgusting, where you put on an underwear and people can see the sketch or the mark of your underwear from the outfit you're wearing. When you get the right underwear, if you shop for the right tight, it's going to cover you. Now, what this does is that it prevents chaffing on your ties. Now, chaffing is that time when you're walking on the road and then you can feel your laps or your thighs meeting together. That is why I said it's not peculiar to people who are fat. There are people who are slim that, by virtue of the way they walk, the way they stand, even if it's briefly, and that place, that friction between your two thighs is what is called chaffing. And the more it happens, the more your inner ties get dark. Now, another way that you can lighten your dark inner ties is to make sure that those areas are always clean and dry. Anything that has to do with moisture around that area, or close to your private part or your vagina or your vulva, is going to lead to bacteria, infections that you do not want, or fungal infection that you do not want. So please make sure that you clean and always keep that place dry as well. Another thing, of course, that you would always want to do is to exfoliate your dark inner ties. Yes, if you remember, in one of the tips that I shared about how to lighten your dark inner ties, I shared about 2 scrubs on that video. Now, one of them was, I think, the sugar and lemon. I can't remember right now. The sugar and lemon or sugar and tomato scrub, where you used to exfoliate that place. The purpose is to remove dead skins. Those parts that are dark, if you exfoliate, it's going to take them out gradually, and you're left with fresh, smooth, bright skin. Remember, anytime you're exfoliating your face, remember to exfoliate your body, especially for those of you who exfoliate maybe twice a week. Remember to exfoliate your dark inner ties, to keep the dead skin cells away from your body and to prevent darkness in that area. Another important thing that you need to do is to always remember to wear comfortable and breathable fabric or materials or clothes, especially around that area, so that air can pass through that place and touch that place. Most especially also when it is hot. I mean, we're getting into the dry season, or the Harmattan season, like we call it in Nigeria, when the weather is usually hot, whether you're indoors or you're outdoors, and this is a very good time for people to go out, of course, because I mean, the rains are gone, right? So it is always very tempting for you to want to wear very tight clothes, because I mean, when you're outside, you think that the air is going to somehow, I don't know how you want the air to perform that magic, but please, like we said, that place is supposed to be dry. You're not supposed to allow that place to be damp or to be moist, especially not for so long. Even if it gets moist as a result of sweat, from walking or from doing some certain physical activity that makes you feel that moistness down there, please keep it dry. That is why you should wear breathable, comfortable clothes that are not too tight and will allow air to pass through every part of your fabric inside your body and keep that place dry for you, so that you don't have to keep walking along the road, and then when you feel moistness, you carry hanky and then you're taking your hand and saying, oh, I want to clean that place so that it's going to be dry. Please, my darling, please, girl, don't do that. Don't do that, baby. And this also applies to men. Please remember, like I've said, Initially I was thinking of doing, oh, this for men, oh, that's for men, but I've come to realize that most men these days use most of our beauty products. They use your Dr. Teal's, your Dr. Rachel's, your Nivea. We literally use almost the same kind of product, so reviewing it for you is as good as reviewing it for them. And any of these tips and tricks that I come to share on here about as well, about taking care of your health, your lifestyle, also applies to men, because men also experience chafing. So this video is not just for you ladies, it is also for guys. So share it with your boyfriend, share it with your husband, share it with your crush, share it with your secret admirer, share it with every guy that is around you, your cousin. We'll just share this video, share it to all the men that you know. Now remember that that part of our body is also very sensitive, so you want to avoid waxing that place whenever you go for waxing, especially if you're already experiencing dark inner thighs and you've probably treated it before and then it came back again. It means that that place is going to get very irritated if you do things that are very harsh, okay, or introduce things, products, or procedures that are very harsh to that particular area. That place is very sensitive. See, have boy doing in that place before? Have you seen how painful it can be? That place is very sensitive, so please try not to wax that place. All you need to do is to apply those marks that I shared in that video on how to lighten your dark inner thighs, and you're good to go, trust me. Now this one is especially for all those my ladies that like to wear bum shorts and even wear pants, because yes, these days some of you these days, if are wearing pants and walking on the street, I'm on sorrow, but the matter is in the hand of the Lord. We're going to keep praying for you and praying for ourselves as well. So if you're someone who wears very short dresses, or short, like biker shorts or bum shorts when you're outside, it means there is every tendency for that place to be open. So what you want to do is to apply sunscreen on that area. Yes, let me tell you, for those of you that do not know, your face is not the only place you apply sunscreen. In fact, you're supposed to apply sunscreen on any part of your body that is exposed. For example, just I'm wearing an outfit that stops here and this remaining part of my body is open. I'm supposed to apply sunscreen here. Yes, if your legs are open, you're supposed to apply sunscreen, okay? But this time around, okay, aside the face, we're focusing on very sensitive areas that we want to look good, irrespective of whatever condition or situations we find ourselves in or come out from. So please apply sunscreen there to avoid the ultraviolet rays of the sun from hitting that place and causing hyperpigmentation. Sorry, and causing hyperpigmentation or causing that place to get darker than it should originally be. Now another way that you can prevent dark inner thighs, okay, from happening to you or from happening again to you, is to tune your thighs. And now when I tune your thighs, I mean eat healthy and work out. Yes, exercise, it helps, okay, because actually a rule of thumb, okay, so workout experts, dietitians and the rest of them can prove me wrong if you think what I'm about to say is not correct, but there is always supposed to be a little gap in between your two thighs. So if you find that your thighs are always locking together every time and you have to go through the stress or discomfort of having them lock each other, or that friction between the both of them, the chaffing whenever you're walking, okay, going from one place to the other, then it means that something is wrong. It means you need to exercise, you need to work out, and there are other healthy diets that you need to work on the things that go into your body. Remember that your body recycles whatever you eat every 30 days. That is literally every month. So what you ate last month, okay, is the reason why your skin from your head to your toe looks the way it is right now, aside stress and other hormonal issues that you might be having. What your face or your skin on the rest of your body is going to look like next month is determined by what you're eating this month. So watch your diet. Another way that you can prevent dark inner thighs is by moisturizing that place. Now I know that I said that we're not supposed to keep that place wet and it is supposed to be dry at all times, but of course you need to moisturize that place. Sometimes one of the reasons why you experience chafing is because the place becomes so dry, and that friction that happens between the both of them, because there is no oily or greasiness, so you discover that dryness, okay, when it becomes excessively dry and they begin to chafe, you begin to experience that irritation. You begin to experience that irritation that you're seeing down there, and it begins to get dark. So you want to prevent that by moisturizing, okay. I've actually tested this, okay, like after applying my cream, my lotion and any other thing, before I go out, whether I am using a shot or not, I always find that applying Vaseline within that area as a good moisturizer to keep that place hydrated also helps to relieve the chafing or friction, okay. I don't experience it as much as I would when I apply Vaseline, and I always carry a small container of that Vaseline in my bag to reapply after 3-4 hours. Okay, now to bring this video to a close, another way that you can prevent your inner thighs from getting dark is by applying brightening creams that contain glycolic acid or kojic acid at least 2 times every week, depending on how severe, okay, or how dark that area is. If it is not dark and you're just trying to, prevent it from happening any further, or you just finish treating it and you just want to be safe, rule of thumb, apply a brightening cream or a brightening lotion, especially the one that contains kojic acid, like I said, or glycolic acid, to that part of your body, to your inner thighs, and you are going to be saying bye bye to dark inner thighs. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Do you have any questions? Let me know in the comment section below. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Like this video, click on the thumbs up, turn on the bell notification button so that you get notified whenever I post a new video on this channel. And of course, if you have other topics that you want us to talk about as regards skincare or body care, let me know in the comment section below. And if you have any product in mind that you think we should review and talk about, share it in the comment section below. Okay, you guys, I'll be waiting to hear from you. Until I come your way next time in my pretty video. Stay lifted, stay blessed, stay inspired, and don't you ever forget, my darling, that sugar loves you. Bye.